But what do you have to say?
I must tell you, Nilu, here, after hearing Sika and Charles, that the right kind of a perspective Sika has explained, and that is what the Bengal is experiencing. There's no doubt of it. And Charles has an obligation to protect the Suvendu Adhikari's government and the action. But the major question is here, Mamta Banerjee, whether she's coming back with the big bang or not, and that is where it is not a little time. I mean, by this little time, we cannot basically, just really bet on it. But this is where Mamta Banerjee's emergence that we had experienced before. And it is not only Mamata Banerjee. I must tell you, there had been a lot of examples in our country that been, the decimated part leaders had really emerged and it's been very prominent in the history. So we can really, we can't challenge it. But it is where exactly within 63, 64 days, I don't think this is a great span of time after losing the power. So, however, in the recent elections, she would be just preparing her ground to come back. There's no doubt of it. We have, being the opposition unit, we have every respect for every single party who is in opposition or the government or any particular leader who can re-emerge as very prominent as she was or he was. But the basic question is that how she got the opportunity to re-emerge her, prominence in this particular backdrop. She was decimated by 65 days and her party has been almost gone in the wind. So there is no question, and everybody is too surprised and taken aback if that is a fate of a party which had ruled 15 years since and could have made this kind of fate. There could have been a chance also for the government that is doing by 65 days. Another 650 days, there would be the different fate. This could have been. I mean to say that you must understand why we are just talking about this. What has been the case which can be registered as a significant improvement or significant development by the power change by this particular time, but we had already experienced or we have been experiencing each day the mightiness of the government and intolerance attitude is meted out towards the people of Bengal across the political lines, and especially the opposition parties. There could have not been I mean to say, to justify, the chief minister could have not commented on it or should have not commented on this particular issue and where he has commented and where he had surprised the kind of notion that the judiciary system could have really mastered of. But we have found chief minister has decided for. Chief minister has been given the judgment. Chief minister knows who is right, who is wrong. Chief minister knows that how the justice system would work. Chief minister justifies mob lynching. Chief minister justifies again a person who is being encountered. So where the law is, it's a contradictory. If you are going to check that the judiciary system has to be positioned, then you must respect that encounter has to be proved so clearly and it should have not taken place in the first place because people of Bengal understand this very clearly. It's a very clear signal, very positive signal that how Chief Minister's words are really practically shown through the action of the police, through this kind of encounter, and that is what Bengal never experienced before. So if you are going to really analyze this issue, then we must say there is no admission, there is no otherwise but to admit that Mamata Banerjee's re-entry in the prominence of the Bengal's politics is being completely given the space by the BJP and the kind of the mightiness that's been shown by the BJP as well as the chief minister.
So,
Basically, basically by 65 days, I tell you, Nilu, there have been a lot of grievances. Again, as I told you, we all experience in Bengal that a party which has ruled 15 years, how could be decimated almost by 60, 65 days? That is equally the question the other side, that a party which has been given the massive mandate, how could this party is being declining and dwindling so fast the popular base? That is
right.
also another question, the
No,
other
so,
side.
so,
So
so
opposition has to
very clear,
work for
Chandan, it's
these.
very clear from what you are saying that Mamta Banerjee all by herself cannot return. Chandan, what would you say towards the end?
See, I'll have nothing to say further because we had definitely several examples, in spite of rather, Mrs. Gandhi's example was Charles given. I must tell you that reemergence is something where the political space is created. Now, it is a vacuum that is created in somebody or any political party or the leader who tries to really take the place of it. And that is where it is. And I believe, as I just repeat myself, as I said before, that a 15 years ruling party could have been decimated by only maybe a month or maybe 60 days, rather to say. And by 60, 65 days, if a party that rules like this, I don't know where it's going to be the effect. So it's not the question. History definitely makes its turn and it happens. So definitely we are going to experience some a specific government that is going to rule with the law, not against the law. If that is, then there would be many prominent leaders to come back in making the stage in Bengal. So there's no doubt of it. And BJP's fate is going to be a very short one. That's there.
All right. So it will be